Just nothing. Just birds. So, might still see something on the way out, but my guess is they moved on. They might not even be hearing our calls, so might just need to give them a couple days or a week or so. Let them get back. Yes, wait, it's a bear. It's a fucking bear. That's a grizzly, man. That's a grizzly. Isn't it? That's a grizzly, kid. Heber! Heber! Get over here. Grizzly bear. There's a grizzly. Didn't get anything on footage, man. I'd love to have gotten that thing standing up. Right. So we didn't see any wolves, but we just seen a grizzly bear. I just had the reticle of the gun and the safety off, pointing right at that bear for a second. Thinking if that thing charges, I'm blasting its face off. Did you have your scope on him?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Shoot
So just.
a black bear gets
Yeah. And I'm thinking like, I know you got a tag, but man, that's a grizzly. Don't shoot that thing. That's a grizzly.
No, we're not going to jail or $10,000
You told me it's a wolf, and I see.
Well, I thought all I seen was something walking.
Is that a wolf call? Oh, the wolves are back.
I don't want to use that call. They're probably required because the grizzly bear was in here. That makes sense.
Well, I don't know if you could pick it up on the.
Just turn it on. Just turn it on.
Well, I was just making my outro video, and Grizzly popped out, and the wolves started howling out of nowhere. So we're in the right spot. Can still feel our tags. Wow, talk about action. Nice.
soon as I said hey bear, it fucking stood up and it was gone. It probably smelled that carcass when we were out by it.
Oh, watch this leave.
Probably. I said let it cool down in here for the next couple of days and probably come in here like Wednesday of next week. And hopefully the wolves will be back down in this field. If not, I think maybe push up that road a little bit further and get away from where we have been hunting. Maybe another half a mile or so. Either that or we switch tactics and we hit the timber. Shoot them with handguns. On the hill up here. Grizzly bear.
What?
That's the grizzly bear. Right in the
Standing?
skyline.
He's
Yes.
standing up at us.
Oh, that's freaking cool.
Oh my god.
That's it.
He's going the same way we're going. Just, let me get my light out. Let me get a light out at least.
Wow, you got good vision, man.
I'm a hunter.
Where's this guy? Does it make a lot of noise?
No, how about you?
I woke up because I felt it. I felt something like that on the back of my neck, and I was like, whew, and I woke up and I was all sweaty. I was like, oh, I thought I was going down. Is it my time? At least if I go out, I want to go out like that.
What's happening?
Oh, well, looks like that same grizzly, possibly a different one. I'm guessing same one, but
It's a spider.
skylined right here by that electrical power line tower. So definitely didn't get away from him yet.
Right towards that apple tree.
Oh yeah.
This road we cut goes right in the base of that where it went in. So.
All right. Well, keeping all the guns locked and loaded. It's really freaking dark now, but I don't think we'll have any problems.
I'd love to shoot a grizzly bear.
Yeah, if only we had a grizzly tag.
You were like, you don't want to see one? Now we did.
We knocked off 2 of your bucket lists in one spot.
Right. Yeah, I just went through my bucket list today and I took those off. See a wild wolf and hear a wild wolf howl. My wife blames me for attracting grizzlies everywhere we go and black bears. But she's like, I lived in Montana for 26 years and I've never seen as many I have in 3 years being with you.
Decent size. You're probably only 5, maybe 6 foot.
Alright, well I'm not sure if I made a proper outro video for today, but this is going to be it. So, we didn't see any wolves, we did hear them. So I got a video of me making an outro video, and literally as I was making my video talking, Justin spotted something in the trees where we were calling, hoping the wolves would come out, where we saw wolves yesterday. He said he saw something shiny in the trees. So my immediate thought was, oh, it's that big white wolf that we saw yesterday that we missed a shot on. So I immediately grabbed the rifle, pick it up. He grabs his rifle and look over there, and it's a giant grizzly walking straight towards us. Probably doesn't know we're there, but we did have a moose calf call going. We had that wolf carcass that he shot yesterday still out in the field there. and looks like something ate it. Definitely not a bear because all the bones were still intact, but definitely not wolves. They would eat the bones. So some kind of bird or a squirrel or something tiny. But saw this bear, and it's still walking towards us, and I'm thinking, man, like, I don't really feel threatened right now, but this bear is awfully close. So I'm guessing probably 50 yards. Justin thinks it was closer. I'm thinking probably right about 50, maybe 55 yards. Not really comfortable to be there at 50 some yards away from a grizzly that's walking towards you, thinking he's looking for a meal right there. So I had the rifle up. I had the reticle on his face, and I'm thinking if he starts running in my direction, I am sending a 145 grain bullet straight into his nostrils. And I had the reticle on his face, and I'm pretty sure I had the safety off too, but everything happened so fast, I'm not entirely sure exactly what I did and what I didn't do. But he had the rifle on, and I'm thinking, man, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. It's a grizzly, because we realized it was a bear, and he has a bear tag. And I'm thinking, don't shoot, man. Whatever you do, don't shoot it, because you know, this is a grizzly. You're not supposed to shoot grizzlies. But at the same time, I'm thinking, I might have to shoot, I might have to shoot, I might have to shoot. So I got my finger on the trigger, safety off, ready to blow a cap at this bear if it's just charging us. But he yelled, "Hey bear, hey bear." The bear stood up on its hind legs, and sadly I didn't get any video of this because I'm on the gun trying to protect our life from this guy. And he stands on his hind legs, looks around, doesn't see anything, gets back down, and just starts getting back into the trees. I wouldn't say he ran back, but he didn't walk back either, so he just kind of like skipped back into the trees. Up to this point, we didn't hear anything or see anything. So finally some action as we're packing up to get out, and I'm making my outro video. And then we walk probably 200 yards or so, 300 yards, and hear some wolves howling for the very first time. Finally hear some wolves howling. So we stop, get the call out. I'm on the rifle. We got the howling going, and these wolves are howling like no tomorrow. Like we called for 2 hours almost, and nothing showed up. More than 2 hours, nothing showed up. And all of a sudden we're walking out, and these wolves just start going off. And we were watching their direction for a solid hour or more, thinking that's where they were in yesterday, so we figured they're going to be in there. And nothing came out. It was getting a little bit too dark to shoot, to really see anything, but the furthest shot I had was probably 40 yards. So I figured at 40 yards a wolf would be pretty big. And of course, of all times that I feel like I can use my illuminated reticle on my scope, it's completely dead. The illumination doesn't work. I tell Justin about it. He laughs, and he tests his illumination on his scope, and it turns on for about 4 seconds and dies on his scope too. So always carry a spare battery with you in a way to change it out for situations just like this. But we start calling and calling and calling, and they just keep howling back at us, and they do not come out of those woods. So we pack up and start walking, and we get to a bigger opening where some power line towers are going through, and Justin notices something running. So I immediately think, oh, it's a wolf. Like, you know, we could still shoot it. In this opening, it's pretty bright, so you could actually see rather well. And he's like, I think it's that bear. So, and of course I don't get video of it because I get the binos out or the scope or whatever I did to get a better look. And sure enough, there's this grizzly standing on his hind legs on the top of the hill skyline, and I just see like the perfect outline of this grizzly standing, staring at us down low, which is probably about, I'd say 100 yards or so from where I was to where he was standing. So definitely not far, but I got a good little skyline image of this grizzly as he turned around and ran off. So pretty much following us step by step all the way back to the truck, I'm assuming. But I think those wolves weren't howling because that grizzly was in there with them, so they were just shut up. And I'm guessing he smelled that wolf carcass and came in. So we got to give them a few days to settle down before we go back in there, get that carcass eaten up, and get those wolves to get all comfortable again before we can go back in there and shoot some more. So hopefully it works out well. Another day of exciting action on Sawtooth Wild and Into the Timber Outdoors, combining our efforts. So thanks for watching. We got plenty more content coming your way, so thanks for supporting us, and stay tuned for more. We got a lot more coming. Bye guys.